A little while ago, I was gonna fly to Montana for vacation, but I decided to drive instead so I could hunt for some video games. The trip to Montana and back is about 1,200 miles each way, plus some hunting miles in between, gets us to the 3,000 mile game hunt. Most recently, I was in Las Vegas and I was able to get a crazy amount of video games, way more than I was expecting. But now, I'm on my way to Utah. All right, guys, now begins day 3 of the 3,000 mile game hunt. Right now, I'm in Mesquite, Nevada. This is like the last town on the way to Utah. There's only one pawn shop here. It's this Mr. Pawn. I'm gonna check and see if they have any games, and then I'll be moving on to Utah. So let's check this place out. I lost the footage, but you can imagine what was in there. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing really great in there. But honestly, I wasn't even expecting them to have any video games, so it was cool seeing something, but nothing great. We'll keep moving on to Utah. All right, and now I'm in St. George. We'll check out this discount pawn here. They got video games right on the door. We'll see what they got. Well, there were a lot of games in there, but unfortunately, pretty much all of them were just out of my price range. But I did find a Blu-ray in there that was pretty good. Phone booth sealed. It's going for like almost 20 bucks on Amazon, so getting it for $2, not too bad. All right, I ended up picking up Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8, Mario Wonder, and New Super Mario Bros. U. Not the craziest deal ever at $100 for the 4 of them, but Switch games sell like that, so figured why not. Well, there's my next pawn shop over there, but there was no parking in there and no parking in where I'm at now too, so this is gonna be a minute. Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't have anything good out on the floor. The way they had it all laid out, they probably had all the good stuff in the back, and then they kind of put out the junky stuff on the floor. And it was all pretty expensive, so we'll keep moving on. Hopefully we got better luck at the next pawn shops. A pawn shop for everyone. We'll see if I'm included with that. Unfortunately, nothing really good in there, except that Spyro Season of Ice. I do need every single Spyro Game Boy game complete in box. Unfortunately, that is the only one I actually have in my collection, so I wish it was Season of Fire, but whatever. Well, nothing too great at the pawn shop so far. We'll see if the one GameStop in town can save the day. Well, GameStop saved the day. So I ended up picking up Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr. I guess it's pretty in demand right now. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, the Splinter Cell Trilogy, the Saints Row 1 and 2 Double Pack, Eternal Sonata, and they happen to have Pokemon Fire Red there. I checked it, it is authentic. And on the way out, I missed it somehow, but he let me know. They had a copy of Pokemon Emerald. Yep, I don't know how I missed it, but it was there. All of that after the discounts I had was $130. Can't complain about that. All right, I don't quite think I'm gonna get quite as good of a deal at our next stop, Deseret Industries, as I got at that GameStop, but you never know, man. Sometimes these thrift stores can surprise you. Those are gonna be here a while. Got some traffic here. Well, nothing there. We'll keep moving on. The other family pawn really didn't have any good deals on games, but we'll see if these guys are any different. All right, ended up picking up Black Ops 2 for $4. Not the best deal ever, but still something. All right, last pawn shop in St. George. Let's see what they can do for me. And in case you're wondering how I can see out my windshield, I can't. All right, I just got to Cedar City, Utah. There's only a few places here I'm gonna check out. Let's see if I can get lucky. All right. They weren't willing to come down on anything in there, but I was able to get Just Dance 2018 for 12 bucks. Not too bad. All right, next up is the Deseret here in Cedar City. We'll see if it's better than the one in St. George. You know, after looking at the footage, I probably should have checked this router to see if it was brand new. The first day of the game hunt showed me that even older routers, if they're brand new, they can still hold some decent value. All right, unfortunately nothing at the Deseret. There is a GameStop right across the street. There is a GameStop right across the street. I had been here once and I did get something, so we'll see if they have anything cool today. So at GameStop, ended up picking up Grand Age Medieval and Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. This is the good one, not the weird sequel. Both of those after discount, ended up getting them for 16 bucks, so can't really complain about that. Unfortunately, nothing good at that pawn shop. There really wasn't anything good there last time I was here either. There's 2 more pawn shops I'm gonna check out in the city, and then I'll be done here in Cedar City. All right, I really didn't get anything too crazy at the other Pawn Pluses, but we'll see what these guys got. Actually, last time I was here in Cedar City, these guys did have some good games, so we'll see if they got anything cool since the last time I've been here. Yeah, kind of like the St. George ones. Nothing really great there. There's one more pawn shop here, and then I'm done for the day. All right, last pickup of the day, Secret of Mana on PS4 for 10 bucks. Not the craziest deal ever, but still something. I'll go ahead and put this back and I'll go ahead and lay everything out for the day. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to GameStop for saving the day, my first day in Utah. Getting Pokemon games at GameStop is always fun. The other pickups weren't really too crazy. If it hadn't been for that GameStop, honestly, the day would have been kind of a dud. But things are about to get a lot better once I head to Salt Lake City. Overall, I ended up spending about 274 bucks, and in return, I got just about $850 in value. So, not too bad at all.